Okay, I'm going back from my walk right now, and I'm having the sun on my back, so I hope it's still kind of bright enough to see me. But if not, it's gonna be all right. Let me just show you Palm Beach a little bit. Let me give you a little breeze. And here's actually the sun is also coming out right now, but I'm gonna have the sun on my back. So yeah, but it's okay. We're gonna talk about nicotine a little bit today. And if you should actually do it, if you should not do it, because a lot of people are trying nicotine right now because they saw a couple videos on the internet that say that nicotine is actually really helpful. And people have wild claims about it. And what I would say, every time somebody has a claim that one thing is gonna fix all of your problems, I would be really cautious. Like, I would be cautious when everybody's saying the same thing, and I would be really cautious when everybody agrees on something. Everybody is like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Like, for example, eggs is a superfood. When everybody agrees on that, when everybody agrees on, oh, high amounts of vitamin D are the holy grail, I would be very cautious about that. And right now, nicotine, another thing is where you need to be cautious is when you're hearing these trends where people say, take that one thing and it's gonna fix all of it. Nicotine is a known cure for cancer, for Alzheimer's, for dementia, for all kinds of symptoms, for brain fog, for fatigue. When people say this, okay, I know why they say this, because human psychology is easy to convince when you say this, just do this whole one thing and you're gonna get better. Because we as humans always try to get the easiest way to get better. We always try to use the easiest route, the least amount of resistance to get better. And if it's just one thing to take and it's gonna change all of your life, we immediately hooked. But it doesn't work like this, unfortunately. So always be careful when you hear these claims. I would never say to you, if you would only take cat's claw for your Epstein-Barr virus because you have Hashimoto's or chronic fatigue syndrome, it's gonna fix all of your problems, because it won't. It won't. If you don't change your diet, if you don't change your whole diet and your lifestyle, this one supplement won't fix you. Same as with nicotine. But then, if you listen to the other recommendations about, like the cat's claw is it's a good recommendation, but when we talk about nicotine, what's the problem there is that it doesn't even fix anything, okay? People just yap on the internet that this is a known cure for all of these diseases, but nobody got better from it. Nobody. You don't hear a single person on the planet saying, I cured my Alzheimer's, I cured my dementia, I cured my cancer with nicotine. You know why nobody's saying it? Because it doesn't exist. It's that easy. It's that easy. But meanwhile, people out there believe that. And then they think, oh my God, I should take nicotine because it is the holy grail, I need to try it. And I get it, people are desperate. When you have memory loss and confusion and brain fog, you're trying to do everything to get better. You're trying to do the nicotine. You're desperate, you don't have answers. You don't know that heavy metals in your brain are messing up your mental health. You don't know that the heavy metals in your brain are causing memory loss. You don't know that the metals in your brain are causing depression and anxiety and Alzheimer and dementia and brain fog. You don't know that. And then you just grope in the dark and you try all of these different things, these different quick fixes like nicotine. And nicotine is not antiviral, it's not antibacterial, it doesn't cleanse your liver, it does not get rid of metals in the brain. So how on earth is it supposed to get you better in any way, shape, or form? It doesn't. But then there are people that say, oh, I feel a little bit better when I take nicotine. Here's the catch, what also nobody understands. If you take nicotine, it acts like a steroid. If you take nicotine, it pumps up your adrenaline from your adrenals. And this is especially harmful when you are a woman with adrenal fatigue, or when you are a woman in general, because women have weaker adrenals than men. And then they're trying to do all of these things that healthy men do, and then they crash. Because men, men can do that kind of stuff. Healthy men, not men that are sick. If you're a sick man, you should not do, nobody should do nicotine, but healthy men could get away with it. That's all what I'm saying. They could get away with it. But if you have a chronic health issue especially, you are running on adrenaline the whole time when you take nicotine. And nicotine is not good for you. Everything that is constantly pushing your adrenals to release adrenaline is a steroid. It's like a drug that you use. And that can give you a high, that can help you to think better for a second, that can help you to be more clear-minded, but long term it's gonna burn you out faster. It's basically, let's say you throw a grill party, okay? Everybody comes, everybody's extremely hungry. You just started the grill. Everybody's impatient, everybody wants to have the food. You have the coal there, you try to heat it up, but it just takes too long. You're like, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do to heat it up faster? You use the spirit, squeeze the liquid spirit on the coal, and it fires up, it heats up so fast, and you can make the food and you can really get everybody happy for a second, but your coal is gonna burn out much faster. Your coal is not gonna last that long. And your coal is your brain. Your coals are your neurotransmitter chemicals in your brain. When you light up your brain artificially the whole time, with caffeine, with nicotine, with high-fat diets, high-fat protein, high-protein diets also cause your adrenals to pump out adrenaline the whole time to thin out the blood, because there's so much blood fat in your system, in your bloodstream, that it's an emergency, and your adrenals kick out that adrenaline to thin out the blood, that the strain on the heart is not too big for you. That is something that's really dangerous, and you basically burn out your brain, but you light it up in between and you feel better. That's also why people feel better on caffeine. That's why people tend to feel good or can feel good on nicotine. But if you have adrenal problems, you crash immediately doing that. So that's why nicotine is garbage, and nicotine, you should stay away from that. So I just saved you another trap that you should never do in your life. That would just cause you to have even more health issues down the road, while thinking you would actually fix anything, but you don't even know what the cause of your problems are. How do people that say nicotine is a cure, they don't even know they don't even know what's causing your issues. Let's use the dementia and Alzheimer. Dementia and Alzheimer is caused by mercury and aluminum in the brain. It interferes with electrical impulses. You have pockets of that. It's sprinkled around the brain, and you have metal deposits in your brain, and then it's going to interfere with electrical impulses, and they completely derail, and that's where you get Alzheimer, and that's where you get Parkinson's, by the way. If you have Alzheimer and dementia, is when metals in your brain oxidize and they go into adjacent brain tissue, and you basically completely kill neurons, you kill neurotransmitters, and you kill glial cells, and information in your brain can't be stored anymore. And whether it's going to be in the part of your brain where it's going to be long-term memory or short-term memory depends if you actually have a long-term or short-term memory. Some people lose both. But nicotine, how is it supposed to fix that? It doesn't, because it doesn't cleanse the metals from the brain. It just doesn't work. And if you have one of these symptoms, okay, even if you have Parkinson's, I can help you manage it. I can help you get the metals out of the brain. But if you have some other health issues, let's say you have something chronic going on, especially things like brain fog, forgetfulness, memory loss, you feel like you're drunk all the time, you can't concentrate, you can't focus, you're mentally exhausted, you're close to burnout, you're fatigued, you have energy crashes, you're tired the whole time, you wake up not fully rested, you have skin problems, maybe you have some autoimmune going on, and you have a successful career, or you used to have one, but now you can't even work anymore. I even got people better that had to stop working, and they had a successful career. Like one of my clients, one of a good example is Supriya from Germany, and she had to stop working because she was so fatigued, so brain fogged because of her It's not because of her thyroid condition, it was actually because of the Epstein-Barr virus. People just associate the symptoms that people get when they have thyroid issues with the thyroid, but it's actually an Epstein-Barr virus problem, and all thyroid conditions are also caused by Epstein-Barr virus. But what I'm trying to say here, she could not even work anymore, came to me, got better, and now she's working again. So that means also if you're somebody with a successful career and you don't take care of your health, you're gonna lose hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in your whole life because you're not healthy and you can't work and you can't create a legacy for your family and you can't be there for your kids and you just cannot do anything anymore because you're not healthy. And that's why I highly recommend to you, let's just go here to the side. That's why I highly recommend to you, go to my website because the situations are very individual. That's why I recommend to you, I offer everybody a free discovery call. All that you need to do for that is go to my website. It's www.theobergmann.com and the link is here in the description. And there you click on and then you can book your free discovery call. And then we will call you for like 10 to 15 minutes to figure out if and how I can help you. Maybe 30 minutes. If it takes longer, we take the time to listen to your situation and we take the time to really see if I can really help you. And if so, we would move on to a strategy call, which is like 60 to 90 minutes with me personally, where I would show you, hey, this is what's really causing your problems. This is how we can really fix the root cause of what's actually going on. And I show you a strategy on how you can achieve your health goals and actually do that and get rid of the root cause. And I would highly recommend you doing that because if you don't take care of your health, you're gonna lose out on life. Like, you want to have your old life back. You want to be happy in your own body again. You want to feel like yourself again. And that's actually important. It's important for your spirit, it's important for your soul, it's important for your life, for your family if you have a family, for your career. So make sure to book that call. The link is in the description. It's www.theobergmann.com. And I'm looking forward to talk to you soon. Greetings from West Palm Beach. It's actually Palm Beach, but I live in West Palm Beach. But greetings from Palm Beach. And yeah, hopefully we can talk soon. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Bye-bye, guys.